Hello dear students. In last lecture you have studied about types of forces. I hope you must have enjoyed learning it. Now we will study new topic, pressure. After studying today's topic, student, you will be able to number 1 enlist various examples in daily life in which we are changing the pressure value by changing area of contact. Number 2, differentiate between the thrust and pressure. If I take a pen between my middle finger and the thumb, the force exerting on this pen is same from both sides. The force exerting in the perpendicular direction, this force is called thrust. Now we observe the both fingers. We observe in the middle finger there is a depression is formed, but in the thumb there is a no depression. So we observe effect of the force depends upon its magnitude. Magnitude means amount of force applied and area over which it acts. So now we define a new physical terms which take both these factors in account. We called it as a pressure. Pressure is defined as the thrust per unit area it act. Unit of pressure is Pascal. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. Now we use the pressure value in our daily life in which we are increasing the area and reducing the pressure. As you see the picture of school bag. School bag has the broad straps. These straps fall the weight of the bag on the large area of shoulder, so it exerts a less pressure on the shoulder. And in our daily life we also experience that handles of the bucket and briefcase is also broad, so it exerts a less pressure in on our fingers, on our hand also. And in our daily life we also observe that sleepers of the railway tracks are broad, so it exerts the less pressure on the ground. And also we observe that cranes are fitted with the caterpillar tracks, so it exerts the less pressure on the ground. In the given picture we observe that tires of the truck is wide, so it exerts the less pressure on the ground. Now in the given picture we observe that Kuli placed a round piece of cloth on his head, so he increased the area, so the weight of the bag is fall on the large area of his head, so pressure act on his head is less. Now we discuss from the daily life in which we increase the pressure by decreasing the area. In the given picture we observe we cut the apple with a sharp knife. Sharp knife have the less area, so it exerts a more pressure, so it easily cut the vegetable. If In place of the sharp knife, if we take the blunt knife has the more area, so it exerts a less pressure, so it not cut the apple easily. Other examples, we observe that drawing pins have the sharp points, so it easily insert into the drawing board. And other examples, we have the paper pins have the sharp point, so it's easily insert into the given object. And also we observe syringe have the sharp point, so it easily insert into the patient body. From above discussions, we observe that we can change the pressure value by increasing or decreasing the area. Now we perform an activity which shows that we can we can change the pressure value by changing the area of contact with the surface. For it, we take a soft sand and a brick. Firstly, we place the brick lengthwise on a soft sand, and now we pick the brick. Observe the depression in the soft sand. Now, now we place the brick widthwise on the soft sand. Now we pick the brick. We observe the depression in the soft sand. In the third case, now we place the brick on soft sand as height-wise. Now we pick the brick. We observe the depression. From this activity, we observe that force applied in all three cases is same, because the weight of the brick is same in all three cases. In the first case, we observe the less depression because area of contact is more as lengthwise. In second case, when you place the brick widthwise, area of contact is less as compared to the first case. So in second case there is a more depression, so it exerts more pressure. In the last case, when we place the brick height wise, area contact with the soft sand is less, so it exerts a more pressure on the soft sand. Now we place the three sandals on the soft sand. First one has the sharp heel, second one has the middle heel, and last one has the flat heel. Now we pick these sandals one by one. Now observe the depression in the soil. We observe in the first case there is a large depression. In the second case, depression is less. In the last case, in the last sandal, there is a least depression. This activity shows that it is difficult to walk on the soft sand with the sharp heel because its area contact is less, so it exerts a more pressure, but easy to walk with the flat sole shoes or sandals on the soft sand because it exerts a less pressure.